What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. I almost said Trails from Zero. Sometimes my brain does go back to the old names of the game. I think there's even a chance that in one of these games, I say the old titles without even realizing it. Actually, let me know if you're watching this. Comment if you've ever heard me say like the wrong title and not like catch myself. I'm actually very curious. But anyways, we finished up all our tasks for the first day here in Rower. So I assume when we leave the Institute building here, we're probably going to be heading over to meet with Alisa's mother for dinner. But I guess let's find out. Let's see how our first day is going to end. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. Took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all the requests, and that's what really matters. Now let's head back home and wait for my mother. Haha, you said it. Someone seems awfully cheerful. Well, let's hope she actually shows up. Huh? What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh. Something out of the ordinary. Seems something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Yeah, I guess let's go take a gander. Yeah, what's going on here? Hey, isn't that? No way. The RMP and the Provincial Army? What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. Well, that could be a problem. Why do we need this? Why can't we just use the stairs? I guess we really can't from over here. This is bad. Yeah, they have their guns drawn and everything. Preserving order in Rower is the duty of the Norcia Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourselves swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission in which we have the full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. Why they always have this guy, this face model for like the provincial army leaders is always the one that's like it was the same model in Seldic. Oh well. They may answer the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. What are you doing? You're bringing out tanks in the middle of the city. There are civilians here. What's wrong with you? Armored cars? You're really bringing these out to threaten the RMP? Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would have not been outsmarted. Citizens of Rower, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times, with terrorists running rampant... What are you doing? You're just gonna make people more afraid. With terrorists running rampant, the Norcia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars around the city streets. Ugh, what do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all of the nearby residents to safety. Right. Bah, that's as much as we can offer. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't like in the Sky games or even in the SSS where we can directly involve ourselves because we're on the side of the law. We're just students. We can't involve ourselves. It's not our job to run in the middle and be like, both of you stop this, because all that's going to do is we could get thrown in jail. Pretty much.
両方軍には両方軍の、鉄道憲兵隊には鉄道憲兵隊のそれぞれの役目がありましょう。
Oh, hey. Isn't that... Captain Claire. I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? The infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has it really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? 2 armored cars. Well, and frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. Well, assuming you're in the right town. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Heh, now there's a classy lady for you. Ugh. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But that...
ならば、複数の場所で何かあったらどうするつもりかな?
Oh. That is a fair point. Rufus. Oh hey, Eustace's brother really gets around. He really does! And always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Roar. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Albare's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
はじめまして、クレア・リーベルと対位。噂はかねがね聞いている。
恐縮です。ルーファス・アルバレア様。
ルーファスで構わない。どうやら私がなぜルーレに来ているのか、いや、どうやってルーレに来たのかが不思議なようだな。あらゆる鉄道網は君たちの監視下にある。かといってルーレ空港に私が訪れた気配もない。
Yeah, you walk?
答えは簡単。アルバレア家の専用飛行艇で来ただけさ。最も停泊させたのはルーレ郊外の街道外れだがね。
Okay, why are you explaining all this?
視覚というものはあらゆるところに存在するもの。君たちもあまり自分たちの優位性を過信はせぬことだ。取り返しのつかない失敗をしたくなければだが。
ご忠告ありがたく頂戴いたします。
さあ、両者とも撤収したまえ。ケイラもその武骨な車両は下げることだ。 いかなる時も両方軍は優雅かつ果敢であるべし。そうではないか？
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw, armored crew. Stand down. Yes, my lord. Yeah, get that thing out of here. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing that situation the other day. Haha, you needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. Ah. I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Heh. Indeed we did, and the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the Courageous's maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in Ordis. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Yeah, staying out of trouble is definitely not going to happen. Phew. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I almost loathe to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression he's a good man, for a noble anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the Provincial Army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in Roar without Marquis Rogner's say-so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious what brought the RMP out here. Or the army, who seem to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes we don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll show you to my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Reinford building. Huh? Wait a minute. So you live... Yeah, it's like I figured. There's got to be some living quarters up there. In the penthouse suite on the floors 24 and 25. Okay, so living quarters are up there. Got it. That's my family's house, more or less. Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself. Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this. I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's pointlessly large for just 2 people, and the only servant we have is Sharon. If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big. Haha, you said it. Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days, so thanks for having us, Alisa. Of course, don't mention it. My, is it just me or do I detect more of a hint of red on Lady Alisa's fair visage? Could she be embarrassed? I am not. Haha. We're here on a field study, so we could at least try to take this a little more seriously. Ah, lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family. That's actually a very fair point. Well, besides the first field study, the second field study was, for Eustace. Yes, getting embarrassed about his family. Third field study was Gaius. Gaius didn't really get too embarrassed, I feel like. Right? Yeah, I don't think Gaius really got that embarrassed. And then, of course, Chapter 4 was, Heimdallar. And then Chapter 5, which both Elliot and Machias. And then Chapter 5 was Laura. So yeah, pretty much every field study except for the first one. It actually is funny. The first field study was really the only place not related to anyone's family. Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door. I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll follow me, I'll show you inside. Oh yeah, I guess you would have some decent security. Ryan Ford building, top floor, penthouse. So I guess we're not staying in the hotel. I guess it would make sense if we would stay here. It was only during our visit with Eustace that Eustace didn't want to stay at the mansion. Which worked out better for us, because then we all would have gotten locked in there. Whoa. Well, I'm impressed. This is even more grandiose than I'd expected. You can see the whole town out there below. Talk about lap of luxury. It looks like a comfy place to take a nap. You guys really think so? I've been away from Roar for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home. Haha, I guess that's natural. I've already finished preparing dinner. Please let me know whenever you're ready to eat. Thank you. I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Actually, we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too. Oh, boy. Actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that. What? Oh, boy, of course. Of course she couldn't make it. What else would you expect? I'm sure Alisa is very unhappy about that. It does look pretty at night, you know, with all the light shining through the windows and everything. Another place that would definitely be pretty nice to kind of walk around at night at. At least we're all eating at a nice table. Alisa, if you wolf down so much food so quickly, you'll get fat. Bah! It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time. But you've been bolting down every course so quickly. I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin. Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert. Crap, I almost forgot about that. If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know. I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman. And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead. But still. It's not that it bothers me so much, but it clearly does. You keep saying that, but it does. But she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she? I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior if that puts your mind at ease. That's not what I'm worried about, not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease. Alisa? After dinner, we got straight to work finishing our reports for the day. But with Chairman Irina canceling her dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the provincial army and the railway military police, and Rufus's suspicious behavior. It was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Yeah, the nobles are up to something. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. Haha. That's our Alisa. I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of our stuff for the festival concert, too. Yeah, there's still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? Nah, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think we've got... on whether you think what we've got will go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense to me. Well, good luck. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks. It totally just dawned on me that we really only have 2 girls in our group this time. 2 girls, 4 boys. Well, I guess now we're just hanging out. Guess I'll start in here. It's probably safe to come in here. Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Machias? Oh, yes, please. What about you, Master Reen? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Alice's room if that's what you'd like. Or you could just, bring it out here. That'd be great. Reen, this room is amazing. So many books here on such a panoply of different subjects. It's as though you'd never, again, need to visit a library. Heh, I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. Yeah, you can say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel kind of giddy. Sharon told me this room and the one adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms. Which means all the books here were part of his private collection. Personal. Wow. He did seem like a really smart guy with a lot of different interests. So I guess it makes sense he'd have a mountain of books like this. I do find it funny sometimes when obviously they use the parentheses for 2 reasons. One is sometimes when a character is thinking to themselves, but 2 is also when characters are whispering to each other. But this is obviously a case of Reen was just kind of thinking to himself. But I do find it funny when he does that, but his mouth still moves. Let's take a look down there first. You can see the city. The city obviously seems so much bigger as a whole than what we can actually walk around in. Like, you look at all these buildings. Like, there are tons of people. I mean, they said 200,000 people live here, even though we only have, like, 2 floors of buildings we're allowed to walk in. Gonna avoid that one for right now. Let's try and keep Reen out of as much trouble as possible. I assume this room over here is where Elliot and, oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe that's Alice's room, then? Okay, yeah. Why is her room on the first floor? Is the second floor only just for, like, guests and stuff? Is this, like, was this Gwyn's room? I guess, maybe? Plans for the concert going okay? Hee, yep, they sure are. We've decided who will be on what instruments and have a good idea of what our 2 songs are going to sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. By then, I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class. Fantastic. Sounds like things are really coming together then. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'd be glad to pitch in. Sure thing. Yo, good timing. I'm torn between these 2 designs for the girls' concert outfits. Which revs up your engine more, A or B? That's a funny line. Let's see. Whoa, back it up. Neither of these. But if we want to lock in the guys' votes, we're going to have to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a wardrobe malfunction at the end, and victory is as good as ours. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. First, you need to make them a bit less revealing. Actually, make that a lot less revealing. And what's up with these little comments in the margins? Oh god, this line. Optimal bounce vectors. I'm not gonna read that. Are you serious? Bah, I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. Well, those issues aside, the base designs look pretty good. I'm leaning toward B. I think it'd look good on everyone. Is that so? Alright, I'll give this one a little more polish then. Oh lord. Crow. Alright, if I were reading the situation, I wouldn't even attempt to go in that room. I would either just stay in one of these rooms, or I would hang out here for the rest of the night until it's time to go to bed. I would not even tempt getting myself in trouble by knocking on Alisa's door. I think this is Alisa's room. It's me, Reen. Can I come in? Oh, hey, it's Reen. Of course. Oh, so this is your room, huh? It's a lot bigger than I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy, too. I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You don't just... Wait, what? You said it's okay to come in. You don't just roam around a girl's room checking everything out. Whoops, sorry. Though, these days, my mother is the only one who ever uses this floor. There's so much space, it must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself. Alisa? Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find somewhere else. No, it's fine. Don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but... Hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. And don't fight, you two. Oh, we can play Blade. That's cool. Well, seeing as we'll be spending a few nights here, I might as well start getting things set up. You don't need to volunteer to help, you know. We do have Sharon on the payroll for housekeeping. Haha, I know. This is a nice room. Great view, too. And the windows are even bulletproof. Should get a good night's sleep here. I don't really think that's something you need to worry about. Will she say that again? I want to save that. That's funny. Of course, that's what she thinks about. Honestly, I'd probably spend some time in here too. See if they have any snacks. A little after dinner snack. Serving guests is but one of a maid's many duties. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to make you feel more at home. Anything at all. Sometimes I get the feeling she feeds off my discomfort. I've never had the opportunity to meet him, but he must have been quite the Renaissance man. I'm gonna park myself in here and luxuriate in this buffet of knowledge for the evening, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of books. You could get some real learning done here. Huh? What are you so confused about? She went downstairs. I have a hunch Sharon knows something. Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Can't hurt to try. Oh, maybe about Alisa? Where is she? I thought she came in here. Oh, she must have gone in that room. Sneak attack! Oh, Master Irina, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to wash your back, but want some help with those hard-to-reach spots? Not to worry, I'm here to help. I think I'll pass. Actually, Sharon, is Alisa's mother really alright? There's no need to worry about the chairman. It's not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. Though I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the specifics with you. I understand that, but I can't help but think about the quarrel between the Provincial Army and the RMP we saw this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow. The way you like to throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps that's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that, but your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to reassure you there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern towards Lady Alisa. Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Master Irina. A maid must always be available to serve guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back scrub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage too, if that's your wish. Oh boy. Stimulating? I mean, I'm A-okay, thank you. You know the funny thing is, she probably would do it too. What she's jokingly implying. Like, if he actually was like, oh, yes, please, like, she would probably do it, knowing her. In a very sadistic way. You ought to direct your concern toward Lady Alisa. This might prove an opportune chance for you, after all. Opportune for what? Oh, hey, we never went in that room. Alisa, wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go see. Just because someone goes into another room doesn't mean they're doing anything. There are a lot of rooms here. Did Fee have the same thought as me? Alisa? She said she was going out on the terrace. Huh. Maybe she really does have something on her mind then. If that's true, we should do what we can for her. We're a team after all. Yeah, you're right. Fee's really changed. I still remember how she was at the start of the year. I guess that's true of everyone in Class 7, though. So I assume Machias is still in here. Yep. How many cups of coffee does he have? Oh, okay. It's just 1 cup of coffee, and then you've got your sugar and cream. Okay. Got it. And then I assume these two are still... Oh, wait. What? Crow? Looks like Alisa's got something on her mind. I wonder if the chairman's sudden change of plans had something to do with what happened earlier. You noticed too? Of course I did. You could practically see it on her face. My guess is something's going down in Rower, something big. Maybe we should take some time here and there tomorrow to look into it. I think that'd be good. Look at Crow here with the good insight. Yo, Elliot, all finished brainstorming ideas for the concert? Yep, just about. Hey, Rain, aren't you worried about what happened earlier? Of course I am. The RMP and the provincial armies have never been on great terms, but driving armored cars onto the city streets? I can't help but get the feeling there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. You think we could look into it tomorrow if we get the chance? I think Alisa is really worried about it too. Yeah. Alright, let's go check in on Alisa.
Alisa.
ああ、あなただったの。ひょっとして心配させちゃった？
ああ、ちょっとね。なんとなくノルドの時と同じような感じだったからさ。
そっか。情けないわね。家から独立しようとしてるのに、こんなことで心が乱れるなんて。
Well, you can't help what you get upset about. Everyone deals with things differently.
しかしすごいな、この夜景は。子供の頃からこんな光景をずっと目にしてきたのか。
まあ、そうね。おじいさまと父様と母様。父様が亡くなってからはシャロンが来てくれて、この夜景はいつも 家族で見ていたものだわ。
家族との光景か。俺にとってのユミルの山々と同じようなものみたいだな。
そうでしょうね。でもおじいさまはこの町からいなくなってしまって、今は私もシャロンもいなくなって、母様が一人きりで暮らしている。
So it's more her being worried for her mother than being upset.
そう考えるとなんだか胸が張り裂けそうなくらい切なくなってしまったの。どうしてそこまでって。
そっか。やっぱりお母さんのことを怒っているわけじゃないんだな。
腹が立ってたのは確かだけど、でも私だったら耐えられない。
I guess that's fair.
家族も大切な人も誰もいない状況で仕事にだけ没頭して生きていくなんて。技師だった父が生きていた頃は決してあんな風じゃなかった。
Yeah, look at that smile.
優秀なキャリアウーマンだけどユーモアがあって思いやりもある、そんなあったかい人だったの。でも父が亡くなって母はすっかり変わってしまった。取りつかれたように仕事に没頭して陰ではおじいさまの実験を奪って
Maybe that's how she
RF グルー
copes.
プの会長となって。
Maybe she can't deal with reality unless she's keeping herself so busy she can't think about it.
でも私が知る限り母が贅沢しているところなんて見たことがないわ。会食以外だと栄養バーで食事を済ませようとしてシャロンにたしなめられる、そんな人なの。だから怖いのよ。どうしてそこまでって。
アリサはいい子だな。
何をいきなり。
いつもそうやって人のことを気にかけているだろ。たとえ相手に怒っていても思いやらずにはいられない。最初の頃の俺に対しても、ラウラやフィーの時も、妹のことだって俺をちゃんとたしなめてくれたしな。ミリアムのことだって何気に気を配ってくれただろ。
When?
みんな感謝してると思う。多分俺が一番だろうけど。今ルーレで起きている水面下の動きは確かに心配だ。アリサの故郷でもあるし、イリーナさんも関係している可能性が高いんだろ。だから俺たち7組としても動きを探ってみないか。
でも実習の課題もあるし、そんなことまでする余裕は。
依頼を片付けながらでいい。できる範囲で構わないだろう。
It's true.
俺だけじゃない。みんな同じ気持ちみたいだ。フィーもエリオットもマキアスもクローだって気にかけていた。だったら俺たちは俺たちの判断で実習活動として行っていけばいい。これまでと同じように。
Yeah, it's like every field study.
リーン、わかった。ありがとうは言わないわ。シャロンは口が固いから聞き出せないとは思うけど、私は私でルーレにいる知り合いに心当たりがないか聞いてみるわ。この時間ならまだ通信で連絡しても大丈夫だと思うし。
Sounds like a plan.
ああ、そちらは頼むよ。明日の朝依頼を受け取ったらみんなで方針を話し合おう。
うん、わかった。それじゃあ早速通信で聞いてみるわね。一つ忠告。あんな風に女の子の頭を軽々しく撫でるもんじゃないわ。貴族とか平民に関係なく帝国男子としてどうかと思うわよ。
ああ、確かにそうかもな。 ごめん。なんとなく妹によくやってたからというか。ってそうか、エリザからも同じように突っ込まれてたな。でもやらなかったらそれはそれで白状ですなんて不機嫌になられたし。
本当に妹さんとは意見が合いそうだわ。まあいいわ。また後でね。
ああ。
Okay, bye. Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads. We can only hope. But I think that's actually probably a good stopping point. I know we're going to get something else the minute we exit this door. Either it's going to sleep or something else. So I think we'll stop things off here and see what's going to happen for the rest of the night next time. It's actually kind of crazy. We pretty much ended off when we finished. I think it was like when we finished the last job, right? So it was pretty much we saw what was going on with the Imperial or the RMP and the provincial armies, and then pretty much was just here. So not too much really, not too much time has really passed, but we'll see what happens next time. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.